Shalom, shalom, real motivation. Terrence McKinney back with a brand new video. Right now, well, before I start my video, I want to give all praises to the Most High. But I want to talk about Father's Day and its significance and how I feel about it. To me personally, Father's Day really doesn't mean anything to me. It's really like a hallmark holiday. And the reason why I say that is because I have a real relationship with my kids. I've been in my kids' life since they was born, and I've been a real father to my kids. And they don't gotta go spend hundreds of dollars buying me nice gifts. They don't gotta wake me up and take me out to breakfast to show that they appreciate me, because I have a relationship with them, and I know they appreciate me, and I know they appreciate me being a father, because since day one, all I try to do was lead by example in their life and instill the right things in them spiritually, physically, and mentally. And there's never been times where, I failed in some areas, but I always came back and circled back and try to work on things that I always lead by example. And to this day, I still got a relationship with my kids, and it's to the point to where I'm their father and not their friend. And I love my kids to death, and and when they doing stuff, to this day, I still will try my best to correct them. But with them being a little bit older in age, a little bit is I gotta let them learn off experience. But I don't need nobody giving me a pat on the back for being a man and taking care of my responsibilities, because that's all I ever wanted to do, was be a good father for my kids. And everything, that was my motivation behind everything that I was going through. And when times got hard, I always thought about them. And I always thought the reason why I did have to wake up every single day was so I could provide a life for them. And I wanted them to have a life, a lifestyle better than I had. And I wanted to provide for them everything they need, not necessarily everything they want, because nobody in life get everything they want. But I always wanted to make sure everything that they absolutely needed, that I could provide for them at any point in time in life. And so when I think about Father's Day, it really don't mean nothing to me. And another reason it really don't mean nothing to me, because on Father's Day, a lot of deadbeats get credit. A lot of deadbeats get credit just because they fathered the child. And when I mean deadbeats, I mean you got child support dads who feel like all they gotta do is send a check. You got absent dads that ain't been in their kid's life ever, or it might just drop money off every once in a while, but they not being real fathers. And then you got just straight up deadbeat dads who don't have no relationship with their kids at all. But guess what? On Father's Day, all three of the fathers that follow their group get a pat on the back, and somebody gonna tell them Happy Father's Day when they ain't even deserved that title, because they ain't fathered their kids. And in our community, we see it every single day. We see young men, going out the wrong path because they don't have that male figure in a household to correct them. Or we see, young men going into the streets, because that's where the father figure's at. That's where that big brother at, or that person they look up to, instead of that father in their house. You see little boys turning into little girls because they raised in a household full of women. Or that's all you got to do is go to the juvenile center or 2020 or a group home, and you're going to see all these kids in there who ain't got the proper role model, or the proper male role model around them to lead them on the right way. And guess what? Everybody that fathered them on Father's Day gonna get told Happy Father's Day. And half the time, these deadbeat dads and these absent fathers, they don't even deserve that. And so, for myself to be grouped with them on the same day, it just don't feel right to me. And like I said, I don't need no special recognition or any pat on the back from doing my job, and providing as a man and raising my kids the best way possible. And I know people might feel different about that, and some people might like that extra acknowledgement, or that gratification of their kids telling them this and telling them that. But at the end of the day, I feel like we shouldn't need that. I mean, that's our job in life. like, is to take care of your kids. If you had a kid, then you should be doing everything in every possible way to be in that kid's life. It shouldn't be never no excuses about why you can't do something. Oh, the baby mama keeping away from them. Well, that's why I got a court system. Man. You better do everything possible to be in that child's life. And it should be no excuses. If you help make that child, then you should put the same amount of effort into making sure you got some say in your kid life, or you should be making every single effort and exhausting every single effort to make sure that you are fathers to your children. So to me, it ain't no excuse for the deadbeat dads. And when it comes to Father's Day, it's just really another day to me. And if you feel different about this, please let me know. Drop a comment and feel me. I listen to all opinions, and just drop a comment, share it with somebody else, give me your opinion if you feel like I'm wrong. And that's all I really got to say about Father's Day. Shalom.